honestly, I couldn't think of a good joke. You know, I did the whole New Day and then the oh no, and I was like, I'm rehashing old footage for this. So I don't know what to say, honestly. But hello everyone, back to another Rick's Reviews. Today we're gonna be doing a review on two pay-per-views from the same person. We're gonna do the 2K17 review for, why is Manabo doing? We're gonna do the 2K17 review for McCal's Royal Rumble pay-per-view and the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So let's start with the Royal Rumble. First off, we had the Royal Rumble pay-per-view itself only had two matches, World Title and the Royal Rumble. So, considering it was just that long, I didn't feel any need to review it around the first time. But since Elimination Chambers came up afterwards, I decided, you know what, it might have been, if I just review them together, it'd fill up the whole video. So in this one, in the Royal Rumble, we saw Big Woos take on the X-Patient. Let's face the facts, people. X-Patient destroyed Big Woos. But then, after the match, an assailant came in. An assassin came by the name of Kinza. Kinza was finally revealed. And he killed George Gross. He ripped his head off. Thank God the janitors came and they cleaned up everything. But now onto the Rumble itself. The match was pretty intense. We saw some debuts like Paul Pollution, ugh, and the old Twig, ugh. But in the end, William Buttocks would eliminate Colonel Dirtrag and the Blue Neck and win, or so we thought. McCal rushes from nowhere, throws William over the top rope, and apparently he won. Now, this is confusing because, you know, you wouldn't have realized that first. But what happened was, the old Twig wasn't even hired. Therefore, he was not number. So McCal was actually number 30, and not William, but not the Blue Neck. I believe the Blue Neck was the one who entered at number 30. So that was the Royal Rumble, basically. Royal Rumble is always a short pay-per-view for McCal. But, Elimination Chamber for McCal this year was actually longer than the Royal Rumble. First off, we had Shut Up, Xbox. We had a collaboration between the game MML and Prince McCal to fight off the Hatchet Men, because apparently the Hunters invaded the game MML channel, and the prime suspect who sent them to the game MML channel was the old Twig. So the Hatchet Men, Caillou and Barney, took on McCal and game MML, and suffice to say, McCal and MML won because the Hatchet Men suck. Now then, we saw, Madea defend her women's championship inside the chamber between, damn this blurry film, Harley Quinn, Cruella DeVille, I think, Android 18, I think, Princess Peach, and Pocahontas. Yep, that's everybody. And she retained. Mamma mia. And then we would see a horror chamber. We would see Chucky, Michael Myers, Pinhead, Freddy Krueger, I think, Yeah, Freddy Krueger. Jason Voorhees, our RCCW World Champion, and Ghostface duke it out in the chamber for for horror movie superiority. And what, surprise, surprise, my man Jason pulled off the W. Our man Jason. And then we would move on to part 2. We would see the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Curious George would defend. Now, Fryman 1 actually won the chamber contest. Contest was you had to pick 5 people to be in the chamber, and they would go on to in the chamber. So we would have the Trash Man: George Washington, Curious George, Eric Draven. I know Vegeta and Walker Texas Ranger. An hellacious battle, but Walker took out my man Curious George. I'm kind of salty about that. And Vegeta would end up winning, even though we had a Money in the Bank. Bums. But you know what? It was alright by me. It was a good chamber. And then we would go on and see the main event of the evening. We would see the World X-Patient defend the World Championship. It would be X-Patient defending against the Blue Neck, William Buttocks, Vortox, Rico Sanchez, and Guan, Child of Silence. And I'm gonna say, because of those steroid injections, the X-Patient destroyed everybody. And he kept spearing Guan through the chamber doors. Guan was the last guy standing, and at the end, Guan apparently had a seizure. Brutal stuff, dog. Guan had a seizure, dog. That's brutal. So, yeah, even though I reviewed 2 of his pay-per-views, we got like a 7-minute review. Today, you know what, that's more time to work on RCW. Little note, I will review WrestleMania for McCal, because my good friend Lucas Hackett, he asked me, hey, can you review Prince McCal's wrestling? He wanted to see a WrestleMania review, and you know what, I'm going to bring it to you. So after WrestleMania is concluded, I'm going to bring you a review of Prince McCal WrestleMania 2K17. It's gonna be great, folks. So anyway, I guess Rick C signing off already? Okay. No, guess not. But maybe some thoughts. I honestly wish Curious George would have won. I would like to see George leave 2K17 with some gold. I'd love to see that for Curious George. I also hope Headlight beats Vegeta, the traitor. Alright, so there we go. Now we conclude this review. This is Rick C signing off. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody who's watching. Hope McCal's alright with this. Hope Lucas Hackett enjoyed. Hope you all liked. Sorry for rehashing the footage. Had to do that because, you know, reasons and stuff and things. You know, we gotta work on Battleground and Avalanche. We got like 2 weeks till 2K18. I'm so hyped. But I've gotta focus on Battleground. I can't keep procrastinating. I gotta get these reviews out of the way. So this is the last review for a while, I think. I have another review coming up soon, like maybe later on. But I've gotta work on a couple things. That face-to-face between the 3 guys at Money in the Bank. A promo for Lynn addressing something. Battleground, Avalanche, World War III, Over the Limit, a lot of stuff. But this is Rick C signing off from the review of Prince McCal's Elimination Chamber and Royal Rumble 2K17. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. P4 wins.